So I saw a video the other day by an Australian overclocker which was showing a Gigabyte X470 Gaming 7, and what he'd done is he was comparing different software voltage monitoring programs with a digital multimeter, and had wires coming from the back of the CPU socket so that he could measure the core voltage. Now on the Asus Crosshair Hero 7, which I have here, it actually has voltage read points on the motherboard just underneath the 24 pin, which you can't really see because it's dark, but if I just get the light there, they are just along here. There's a ground, and the first one is CPU V-core, then you've got SoC and DRAM and a few other voltages there. So what I'm going to do is, in this video, I'm going to show you how accurate specifically CPU Z is on this Asus Crosshair Hero 7 motherboard. So let's see what we've set in the BIOS to start with, and our load line calibration settings and everything. So in the BIOS here we're running a DCOP of 3200, which doesn't really matter because I've set it all up manually. So we are running 4 GHz with a tiny little bit of base clock, running 3600 MHz on the memory, and the memory is running at 12, 11, 11, 11, 28 with a TRFC of 240. The main thing that we want to see here as well is the load line calibration, which is set to level 4. You can see we've got current capability set to 140%, and we've got a 500 I think kilohertz switching frequency. I think it's 500 kilohertz, not sure. Anyway, and everything's set to extreme on the CPU VRM side of things there. So we've got the CPU voltage in manual mode, and it is set to 1.45 volts. And we are going to boot into Windows, and I'm going to show you the difference between the voltage measured on the multimeter using the voltage read points and the software, which in this case is going to be CPU Z. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to change this screen resolution a bit so it's easier for you to see. There we go, CPU Z's a bit bigger now. So you can see 1.428 on there. And then I'm going to run Cinebench R15, and you'll see the voltage drop a little bit. Oh, there we go, 4.17 in CPU Z, and then down on the multimeter here, it's actually finished before I managed to get a reading there. That was a fail. There you go, 1.419 under load on the multimeter, 1.471 in CPU Z. So you can see they're actually pretty close. And then benchmark finishes, goes up to 1.428 on CPU Z, goes up to 1.434 on the multimeter. So there you go. So an Asus Crosshair Hero 7 voltage reading is fairly accurate. in CPU-Z, so you can use CPU-Z to see what voltage you're getting, and it will give you a realistic reading. That's with a Ryzen 1600X anyway. So there you go. That is it for this quick short video. This is on the 4 whatever BIOS, the current one, 401, so 401 BIOS. So I don't know whether later revisions might not be accurate or whatever, but you do have easily accessible read points on this board, so you can always get your multimeter out and check, and then if it reads okay with the multimeter within a couple of a few millivolts, it doesn't really matter. You can just use that voltage in CPU-Z and it should be fairly accurate. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching.